It's been 5 long years since I last said these words, and I am so excited to once again be saying, hey, what's up, you guys? It's Caboose, bringing you another Batman Arkham Knight video. And today what I got for you guys here is potential news that a remaster for Batman Arkham Knight, including ray tracing, is potentially on its way and may have been leaked. Before we jump into everything, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if at any point you enjoy the video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you enjoy the video at any point, leaving a like rating would be awesome, especially if you're hyped for a potential Batman Arkham Knight remaster. And also, if you're new here and you want to keep up to date on this remaster if it ends up being true, I got you covered. I'll be covering all the news and updates for the Batman Arkham remaster, reacting to a trailer if they'll end up being one, showcasing gameplay with it, and all sorts of fun stuff like that. If that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be immediately notified when a video goes live. Lastly, reminding you guys that I am sponsored by G Fuel. You can grab yourself some tubs, some shaker cups, some cans, some starter kits, or whatever you'd like. The link is going to be in the description box below. Just make sure if you get anything from G Fuel that you use code Caboose to checkout and support your boy. And with all that being said, let's get into this. Okay, so a pretty massive leak may have just taken place by unlocking something known as Nvidia GeForce NOW, and some user has apparently found a ton of files for unannounced games. Now, I don't want to go over everything in this video, and there are some games listed in there that I'm pretty sure are not actually happening or not officially confirmed, as they are tied to some unofficial rumors, but there is one thing in there that seems like it could be very likely. And this is coming from an article written by Comic Book Resources. They mention here, an Nvidia GeForce NOW user managed to unlock the cloud-based gaming app, discovering a host of unannounced games and unexpected PC ports. It continues on to mention here, according to a Medium blog post from user Igor July, Nvidia GeForce NOW contains listings for a multitude of video games currently unavailable on both consoles and PC. After inspecting the GeForce NOW client, July was able to access the complete catalog of games currently stored on its servers. While many of the titles are those that were previously removed from Nvidia's cloud-based gaming service, many listings were for games that have yet to be revealed. Now, it goes on to talk about some of those games that have yet to be revealed, and I know that Injustice 3 is listed there, but the name, the title, Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall, comes from a pretty unverified quote-unquote leak that happened a little while ago, so I don't want to give too much validity to that. However, if we scroll on down, the article continues to mention here this. In the wake of the discovery, the creator of SteamDB, Pavel Jundik, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that, took to Twitter to clarify what he found when running a similar process. Jundik confirms that he found Steam listings for God of War, Helldivers 2, and Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas remasters. That is a report that may end up being true, as that was rumored a little while back, and I'd be really excited if it ends up being true. He goes on to say that while some of it seems authentic, many of the listings may just be placeholders. Writing, here's a big filtered list of all games on GFN that have no Steam apped in their data. Some other things of note: BioShock 2022, BioShock Ray Tracing Remaster, Batman Arkham Knight Ray Tracing Remaster, Mirror's Edge Ray Tracing Remaster. This data may be fake. So yeah, someone did a little more digging into this GeForce NOW thing that was apparently a massive leak and found some additional games that may be on those files. So what this could mean, if it ends up being true, of course, all this needs to be taken with a grain of salt, because as it was mentioned by that user, some of these may just be placeholders and some of the information and the data may be fake. But let's operate under the assumption that it's true. What this could mean is that Batman Arkham Knight is getting a ray tracing remaster, as that's what RTX stands for. So we could be seeing a next-gen port for Batman Arkham Knight coming to PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, where it's going to feature ray tracing and most likely as well 4K and a 60 FPS mode. I would absolutely lose it if this ends up being the case. Batman Arkham Knight still, to this day, is one of the best looking games that we have ever gotten, and Rocksteady did such a bang-up job with the game. But if we got a remaster that gave us that sweet 60 FPS, gave us ray tracing, this game could look like straight up one of the most impressive, visually at least, games ever made. Now, would it be Rocksteady that's developing this? Probably not. They're most likely going to outsource it, similar to what happened with the Batman Return to Arkham remasters of Asylum and City. But with that said, they may have some involvement in this, and who knows, if the remaster comes out this year or maybe even early next year, you might even see some brand new content come to the game, with the Batman film featuring Robert Pattinson coming out right around the corner. I know a lot of people have been suggesting and asking Rocksteady to do one last update for Batman Arkham Knight, adding in the Robert Pattinson suit and Batmobile from the Batman film into Batman Arkham Knight. And if there's going to be a remaster ported to next-gen consoles, what better of an opportunity than that to add that kind of content? It's wishful thinking, I know, but let a man dream. How awesome would that be? I don't know what else to say. This is all really exciting, and we're just gonna have to keep our eyes peeled, our ear to the ground, to see if this Batman Arkham Ray Tracing remaster will end up being officially announced. Maybe it'll be announced at DC Fandom next month. You guys already know if this happens, I am all over it. Batman Arkham Knight was one of my favorite games to cover here on this channel. I'm sure plenty of you who are watching right now or potentially commenting down below were watching back in the day 6 years ago when we were making Batman Arkham Knight videos on this channel, having the opportunity to meet the folks at Rocksteady, and all the things that I got to do in my time creating content for Arkham Knight has truly shaped who I am as a creator today. So if there's going to be a remaster, you bet your batarang I'm going to be covering the hell out of it. And with that said, I now want to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. What do you think about this potential leak? Do you think that a ray tracing remaster for Batman Arkham Knight is on the way? And if it is true, or if we're operating under that assumption, what do you think about that? Are you excited for a potential remaster to Batman Arkham Knight? Sound off in the comments section below. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those links are going to be in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.